Sylvia here with Uncage Your Sunflower. I am back in Tampa Bay and I'm settling back into my week with teaching classes and hosting events. Today I'm feeling a little bit ungrounded. I can definitely tell when I arrive back home that there's still a little bit of Vata energy in the air. If you're not familiar with Vata, it's an Ayurvedic term for air. So I have a little bit more unease in my system, but I know that I will continue to ground back into my mat today, into my practice. The rain is showering right now and I have my beautiful puppies. So I just wanted to flow through a restorative class today, since my intentions are to find some deep rest, come back to my mat, ground into my home, into my body, connect back into what I'm feeling. And I thank you all for joining me today. We're just going to start with a little meditation. If you want to find your way onto a block or a pillow, just begin to bring your awareness to your breath, breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your mouth. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Start to begin to connect. How are you feeling today in this moment now? How are you feeling in your body, your mind, and your heart? And be honest with yourself as you breathe. Begin to observe the breath as it flows up through the spine as you inhale, back down through the spine as you exhale. Visualize your roots growing from the base of your spine down into the earth. And if it feels aligned with you today, repeat my intention. I am grounded. I am grounded. I am grounded. I call back my energy from every person, place, entity that is attempting to siphon my energy. I am deeply restoring and letting go on my mat. As pouring back into my cup allows me to ripple back out into the world, to raise the vibration, the earth, the collective. It all starts within us. Observe how you feel in this moment. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Where do you need to create more space in your body? Where do you need to soften? Recently learned that the jaw is connected to the hip. So if you can release your jaw tension, it'll help you release your hip tension. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, heavy sigh out. In through the nose. Lifting that energy up through your spine. Sip a little more. Let it all go. Yeah, maybe move your jaw around one more time. Inhale. collective Om. Bring your hands to your third eye. Deep breath in for Om. So if you have blocks at home or a blanket you want to roll up, we're going to place a block underneath our shoulder blades. So our shoulder blades are hugging the block, and our other block is going to go right under our head. Arms are going to open up to a T. Softening through the palms of the hands, breathing deep into the belly. And letting the breath go out the mouth. Feeling the elbows, the shoulders soften a little more. Breathe in. Let it go. Just rest here for 1 minute. Finding your Ujjayi breath. Around your face, soften. If you're still gripping in your hips, can you allow your feet to fall out? Can you feel your elbows melt a little closer to the earth? How's your heart space feeling? Can you visualize the golden light of breath flowing into your belly and heart? And washing down through your shoulders, out through your fingertips. Feel your heart chakra uncaged, open, free. Each exhale, you release any emotional tension, heartache, shame. And each inhale, you bring in more love, light, and peace. Guide your breath into any areas of your body where you're still gripping, where you feel tension. Let's take one more breath here. Let it go. Begin to reach your arms up and overhead. Extending through the fingertips, extending through the toes. And then gently swing your arms down by your sides, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Scoot back a bit. And bring a block or a pillow or blanket underneath your third eye. Walking it out, sliding your hands out and folding into a forward fold. Resting your hands down by your side, palms up to receive. Breathe in through the nose. Out the mouth. Inhale. And exhale. Rest here for 1 minute. Releasing any straining, any reaching. Just surrendering here. allowing all the muscles and nerves of the low back, down through the legs, to open, to soften, for the energy to flow. Consciously watching your breath, visualizing it flowing up through your roots, the base of your feet, all the way up through your legs, into your low back. And as you exhale, it flows back down through the legs, out the base of your feet. Start to feel the lightness rippling through your body. We're going to find butterfly now, sliding your block out of the way. Just flap your butterfly wings. Feels good for you. Lifting through the heart, pressing your hands into the earth. And then open your hips out and find your windshield wipers. Twisting gently in the spine. Rock all the way over to one side. Breathe into the belly. Soften and twist a little more. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then rotate over to the other side. Into the belly, into the ribs. Exhale, twist. Push through the hands, lift your heart. Just a little more. Good. Your legs back to center. And we're going to find our way into child's pose. This is a very grounding pose. Begin to open your hips up. Your big toes to touch. Walk your hands out and rest down. I have my sweet puppy here, but if you want to reach your hands out straight, extending through the fingertips, you can do that. Find what feels comfortable for you. Letting go of any vata energy, any quick air energy that we can pick up from travel, from stress in the day, from technology, and grounding back into kapha-like energy, connecting into the earth, into our roots, to our breath, finding some presence. And if you notice that maybe you have some pitta tendencies, fire tendencies, which is an Ayurvedic term for fire, you can end up having too much heat. So cooling practices like restorative yoga can help you bring yourself back to balance as well. You can just feel the cooling elements of this practice by feeling the cool breath flowing in through the nose, and out through the nose. Feeling your body shift from that fast-paced pita-like energy to a calming, restorative, slow practice. All of us have a combination of Pitta, Vata, and Kapha, fire, air, water. Fire, air, water, and also earth. So there's some of them that have a mixture of both, but when we travel, when we have stress during the day, we can pick up on different frequencies and it can pull us out of balance. There's also specific foods that you can eat that are nourishing. So for me today, with high Vata energy, I'm trying to find some grounding, nourishing foods like warm soups, making sure I stay hydrated. Water is really good for grounding. Finding practices like restorative yoga, making sure you get enough sleep. Pitta, it's important to take time to pause, to meditate, to let go of the quick, busy world. You can find cleansing practices to cool the fire, like water, sitting in a cool bath. Maybe you're used to a hot bath, but can you find a cold shower, something that's refreshing? It's all about bringing ourselves back to balance, truly. Our body can tell us when we're thrown off equilibrium, and we have to guide it back to center. And that's what we're doing on our mat today. Let's take one more breath here in child's pose. And let it go. Slowly, gently press yourself up. Slide your knees back in. Just begin to find some playful movement. So I like to talk about uncaging your joy, uncaging your play. We get so serious when we get to be adults. We're just going through the motions of tasks and responsibilities. So sometimes we lose our joy, we lose our play. Can you find that on your mat today? Intuitively flowing through what feels good for you, what you need. And then slide your legs back, soften your elbows. Inhale, lift up, upward facing dog. Exhale, soften your shoulders. Inhale, lift through your heart. Exhale, soften shoulders. Roll the shoulders back a little more, and then push back into tabletop. Step your right foot forward. Slide your left foot back. If you have blocks or a pillow at home, bring it underneath the forearms. We're going to set up for lizard pose. So lizard pose, this right knee, this right foot is going to start opening out to the side. You want to make sure that left leg is straight back. It's a deep hip flexor stretch. Breathe in through the nose. Now through the nose. Where are you still clenching, and where can you soften? each exhale, you drop a little deeper. And take 2 more breaths at your own pace. And slowly press yourself up. Begin to look over your right shoulder. Push your right knee out a little more if that feels okay for your practice. Twisting over your shoulder. Breathing in. Breathing out. Pull that knee back to center. Straighten the leg, hamstring stretch. If you want to put blocks on either side of that leg, you can. Inhale, bend your knee, lift your heart. Exhale, fold down. Stay. Maybe you drop your forearms on the block. Do what you need to do to melt a little more. Slowly press yourself out of it. Walk your right foot over to the left side for pigeon pose. So pigeon, we're gonna bring the shin as parallel to the top of the mat. No perfect pose, just guide your way into it so you feel a nice hip opening on that right side. And then guide your way down to your mat. Sweet Pookie. It's cuddle time. Can you show your face? Pookie. She makes every pose a little easier. Here for 30 more seconds. Slowly begin to press yourself up. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, reach back, grab your foot. Quad stretch. Twist if that feels nourishing for your practice, looking over your left shoulder. And then let go of that foot. You can always use a strap too for this. Wrap the strap around your foot or your shin and pull in. Alright, we're going to find our way back into tabletop. Shake out that leg. Let's do a couple cats and cows. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, clear your spine. Shake your dog out. Feels good for you. Oh, look at you, Pookie. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, let it go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Flow through a few more at your own pace. Stay here in cat. Grab onto your shins for rabbit pose. So hands are pushing into the shins, curling the chin in. You're feeling a release through the spine. In through the nose, out through the nose. Slowly, gently press yourself back into tabletop and step your left foot up for lizard on this side. It's okay, baby. So your right foot's gonna be straight back, left foot's gonna start to open up, and then if you have a block, you can put it underneath. Forearms. Trying to keep the ankle under the knee as much as you can. And you might even feel a stretch in the right hip flexor as well. Breathe in. Let it go. Soften. Begin to press yourself up, open through the left knee, twist if it feels good for you. Breathing into your belly, twisting. Good, and then come back to center. If you need to put a block under your knees, you can always do that. We're straightening back for half split now. Blocks under the hands, if that feels good for you. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. Dropping down into it. Maybe even sway your head side to side. Shin as parallel to the top of the mat as you can. Maybe I'm going to move you just a little bit. Weak. Right, and then you're going to open through your heart. Right foot is pushed back. Inhaling. And then exhale, fold down. Here for 1 minute. almost there. Keep breathing. Softening, letting go. Remembering that you're creating that space, that lightness, so it can flow into those areas of imbalance, of tension. Take 2 more breaths. Go ahead and press yourself up. If you want to find that quad stretch, bending in that right leg, reaching back or using a strap, staying over your shoulder, breathing into the belly. Exhale, twist. Woo. Might notice some sides a little more shaky than the other, and that's okay. And it might not feel good for your knee at all. My right knee felt a little funky, so it's always good to put a blanket or something underneath if need be. Finding down dog and just shaking it out. And take any last pose that feels supportive for your practice today, whatever your intention is. I'm going to find puppy pose. Puppy pose with a block underneath my heart. So my heart is dropping and I'm dropping my shoulders, my fingertips. She's doing it with me. Good girl. And just allow yourself to melt down. Maybe you get your third eye all the way to the earth. Maybe you feel your shoulder blades melt down and back. Maybe you allow your elbows to splay out to the side a little more. Take 1 more breath here. There you go. Slowly, gently pressing yourself up and rolling into tabletop. Let's do a counter pose. Inhale, lift cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And then flip into your final resting pose, Shavasana. Option to open up with knees open wide, or you can extend your feet out long. And during your Shavasana, I'm going to be playing a little bit of sound healing, extending love and light and sound waves out to you all using kosha chimes, earth, air, fire, water. So just allow yourself to melt into the earth, letting go fully. Begin to slowly wiggle fingers and toes, deepening your breath. And when you're ready, rolling over on a favorite side and coming back up to seated. Just beginning to notice how you're feeling in this moment now after your practice. Can you feel the lightness, the peace, the love, the strength within? Can you feel the sense of grounding, rootedness, security in your being? Have you cultivated a sense of safety and ease? Continue to take moments during your day to pause, to be present, to ground, to breathe, to flow and let go. Coming out of the mind into the body, into the heart. Remembering that there's so much wisdom and strength within us. Just have to tune in. To tune in and honor what the body's feeling every day. Being true to ourselves and what feels supportive for our practice. There might be some days where we need more pizza energy, where we're feeling very fatigued or low and we need to do a power flow. And there's some days where we need to ground and just be, to soften, like today. Begin to bring your awareness back to your intention that you set. I invite you to take that intention into the rest of your day, to the rest of your week. And then when you're ready, we're going to bring our hands to heart center and finish with a yam. Just connect to the heart space. Breathe in. The light and love in me honors the light and love in each of you. Namaste. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and I'll see you